to share.
So hey guys, it's me Layla. Well, as you know, this is my first ever video makeup tutorial. And just so you know, the reason for the slow motion of my cousin is because I don't have an intro. So this is my intro. And yeah, if you want to check out this look, keep on watching. So the first thing is that we're just gonna apply on concealer to cover up the dark circles. Well, I guess you guys might know about that. And setting it up with my NARS powder. I'm using the code Eden, if you guys are wondering, and it's kind of pale. Yep. And for my cousin's skin, she has really beautiful skin and it's really flawless, so I just put on some powder, no foundation or anything, just concealer and powder. Yeah, because her face is like natural, like that kind of. So moving on to the brows, I'm just creating her brows with a eyebrow pencil because she has a sculpted brow, so it's really easy to find where we should like fill in the brow. So I just fill it in and make it look a bit natural. I make it look natural with the eyebrow pencil, which the color is like not too dark and not too light. So, and moving on, applying a concealer to the eye as a base or maybe as a primer to set up, to make the eyeshadow stays longer. And again, setting it up with my NARS powder in the shade Eden. So using my The Balm nude palette, I'm taking the color Stubborn and just applying it on the entire crease. The entire lid of the eye. I'm so sorry about that. And taking the color Seductive and also Sultry, mixing it up, and putting on the outer corner of the eyes, which is the crease, to define the crease, so it would look more natural. I am so sorry for the voiceover for this because this is my first time. So taking my Morphe palette, I'm just mixing it up, some orange kind of color and some brown, and blending it on top of the Seductive and Sultry color, which is on the crease, to define it even more. So yeah, so you can see that. So taking my Huda Beauty palette, my rose gold palette, I'm using the shade or the color 24 karat on top of the lid. So yeah, I'm just like using my fingers because it's really, you don't need to use a brush. And taking henna and sandalwood, mixing it up and apply it at the outer corner of the crease, which is the crease. So yeah, the reason for the 24K using fingers is because they don't really stick on brushes, so you have to use your fingers. So that's the look. So to add on more dimension, I apply eyeliner on her eyes. Well, it's really hard at first to do eyeliners on your eyes, but all you have to do is like practice it on someone's eye or maybe your eyes. It doesn't matter. So following the eyeline of my cousin's eyeline, and so just bringing the wing liner and fill it in. So according to her eyes, I have to make a bit thicker to make her eyes look big. As you can see, she doesn't really need contact lens to make her eyes look bigger. You just have to make the perfect wing liner or maybe eyeliner to make your eyes look big. Yep, so that's the result. And as you can see, that's my cousin. She's like suddenly appeared. I don't know where she come from. So it's kind of funny to see her face suddenly. And yeah, fixing back the eyebrows in case you have missed something. So moving on to contouring, I'm using my little black book of bronzers from Too Faced. I'm not sure if there is still if they still make the little black book of bronzes, because during that time it was like the quantity, the amount of the things is like, okay, I am not sure what I'm talking about, but whatever. So the shade that I'm using on her cheekbones to contour is dark chocolate solid. You can also get it in solo. I mean, you can get it on its own. You don't really need the black book of the little black book of bronzes. You can just buy the shade only. Yeah, the reason I bought it because it's cute. So I got lots of kinds of shades. So I was kind of like it. So contouring the nose to make it more pointer, and just taking what is it leftovers on my beauty blender, just dab it on the nose to make it more natural. And taking my Huda Beauty rose gold palette, not really the rose gold palette, I mean the 3D highlighter rose gold palette, just applying on the cheekbones to make it pop. Ooh, look at that color, girl. Yes, girl, work it. So taking Capri, apply it first, and taking Santorini for the first layer, and taking Azus. I'm not sure how it is pronounced, but I think that it, because it's kind of gold, and apply it like that. So apply it on the bridge of the nose, on the tip of the nose, on your brow bone, and maybe your cupid's bow. And using for mascara, I'm using the Too Faced Queen Size Mascara. Its brush is really big. It's huge. I do not know how the hell that I really want to buy. I'm like so weird. I don't know why. I bought it is because it's called Queen, not just because of the size. I was so dumb that time. So ignore that. So I'm moving on. I'm using two mascaras today. I'm using the Etude House mascara. I don't really know what the name is, but it's the Etude mascara. So yeah. So taking Exorcist, I still don't know how to pronounce it, from the 3D highlight to palette. The gold one, I apply it at the inner corners of the eyes to make it pop. And taking my Tartelette palette, I use the shade, holy cow, I literally forgot the shade. It's kind of purple like that. I think it's Best Friend. Yeah, it's Best Friend. Sorry guys, I am so weak at this thing. So to finish up the look, I apply some of the Ibiza blusher, from the 3D highlighter palette, at her apples of the cheeks to make it more popping and make it more shinier. And using the Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in the shade Bombshell. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little tutorial, and please give it a thumbs up. There's no crime. Let's take both of our souls and intertwine.